I'm out with Alan again to explore another section of the Basingstoke Canal. Returning to Woking, we rejoin the canal towpath where we left off the last time, heading east. The canal route is similar along here to the South Western Railway line route, and so we've met up and jumped on a train to get ourselves back to Woking. Cutting through the centre of Woking, I'm going to look out for a cricket ball which looks like it's been embedded on the side of a building. Last time I was here, I looked at the two statues of cricketers bowling and batting across the canal. I hadn't realised until somebody commented that there's a rogue cricket ball which has been hit out of the grounds and become embedded in the side of the building here. Clever! I wonder how many people have spotted the dot and wondered what it is. Back on the towpath, we begin our walk, which takes us through some lovely parts of this old canal, along the back ends of some lovely gardens and past some locks. This section of the towpath has been paved with a pale tarmac surface, nice and smooth and easy to walk along.
We're going to go down and loop around.
To the east side of Woking, this park has got a very unsightly power line. The site here is where the former Spanton's Wharf and Timber Merchant was, one of the largest wharfs in the area. And here, with the remains of the old crane, was the GKN Wharf, which operated through to the 1930s. GKN were a manufacturer of components using metal rods and wires, and nearby they had a factory producing nails. Coils of thick steel wire were unloaded from the canal barges by crane here.
Ash Walk. I don't remember seeing that.
I don't remember seeing it either.
It's in the 1980s.
1980s.
New residences are springing up everywhere these days, and here there are some blocks of flats which have a view overlooking the canal. A little further up here are fewer houses, and here, with overgrown gaps in the far side of the canal, there's a house with its own tucked away little canal basin. Spot the different sort of crane perched high up in the tree.
More building work going on over there. Scaffolding around the house.
These larger properties have their own boat bays, and some of them even have boat houses for their craft. More housing estates are filling in open gaps in and around towns, and that's the same for Sheerwater just up ahead. Here too, this open space is being crammed full of new houses. Sheerwater has a set of 3 locks numbered 6 down to 4. It's about time for Alan and I to stop for coffee and a snack, and our timing was just right as minutes after our coffee, pairs of canal boats arrive from both directions. As the water level in the locks is low, the first boats to enter are the 2 from the lower level of the canal. The owner of the narrowboat on the right here explained that the wording on the stern of the boat is a message in Irish meaning "kiss my arse," cheeky or what. But if you were driving a boat behind close enough to read the words, I guess you were too close. The upper gate sluices are open to let water into the lock from the upper level canal, slowly to start with to avoid causing the boats in the canal lock to bump and bang into each other. As the water level in the lock matches the water level in the canal above, the gates can be opened and the sluices closed. Chug, 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 and the boats can escape from the lock and head out towards Woking. Now, with the water level in the lock at the upper canal height, it's easy for the next pair of boats waiting alongside the bank here to nestle their way into the lock, ready to descend. Close the gates, open the lower sluices this time, the boats are lowered in the lock. The sluices can be opened fully straight away this time as the turbulence is outside and below the lock, so the boats won't be pushed and banged together. The upper gates are a bit leaky, and this makes it more difficult to keep the upper sections of the canal full of water for the boats to navigate without grinding along the bottom. As we walk on along towards West Byfleet, we spotted two more boats motoring up and getting ready to enter the lock. What a busy day today is, with the narrowboats passing through the locks. This is Lock 4 and the last of the set at Sheerwater. We're turning right here off the towpath, passing the old lockkeeper's cottage, on our way to find the train station at West Byfleet. Unfortunately, we've just missed the train back through to Woking, so we just have to pop into the pub here briefly to use the toilet. It would be rude not to enjoy a turbo pint as well.
30, 40 miles? Or was that 3 or 4?
Alan and I have just one more section of the Basingstoke Canal to explore in this direction. In a few miles further east from here, it joins the Way navigation, and next time we will explore this junction and a section of the Way navigation.
To the T junction, yeah. We're going to go up there first, and then down. Yeah. That's still quite a way.
I hope you've enjoyed this section of the canal and look out for the next one in the mini-series. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't yet, and a like would be very much appreciated too. Thanks for watching and bye for now.